Tonight, fury outside court after a hit-and-run sentence.
The Carmichael mine gets federal approval again.
Commercial fishers gutted as net-free zones move ahead.
And a young CQ patient celebrates a milestone.
Serving Central Queensland, this is 7 Local News with Brough and Joanne Desmond.
Good evening, thanks for joining us.
Good evening.
Well, there's been chaos outside a Rockhampton court as supporters of a teenage hit-run victim erupted in anger over the driver's sentencing. Noah Etheridge was jailed for 6 years but will be eligible for parole after 2 for running down Jamal Lawton. Supporters claim the sentence is racist.
The federal government has again approved Adani's Carmichael coal project, subject to 36 of the strictest conditions in Australian history. It comes 3 months after the federal court set aside the initial approval for the $16 billion mine and rail project.
A shed has been engulfed by flames, sparking a grass fire on a rural property near Calliope. Crews were called to Gladstone Monto Road around 3 this afternoon.
Allowance motion in Parliament
Across the region.
A 5-year-old Queensland boy sounded the bell on his tough start to life, marking his last bout of chemotherapy. It was an emotional moment for Ben Jesson's family and hospital staff as the brave little boy took aim.
Good on you, Ben. We wish you well. Well, ahead in 7 Local News tonight, what's happening around CQ this weekend?
And used mining equipment goes under the hammer. Nice having you with us on 7 Local News. Tradies and DIY enthusiasts have had an enjoyable day out, snapping up cheap bargains at a resources auction in Gracemere. More than $50 million worth of equipment and tools went under the hammer. Oh, right on cue. Well done, Jason. Good on you, mate. Terrific. History, mate, made for the Rockhampton Grammar School. Good win, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great, Bruffy. The Open Boys touch team came back from the All-Schools tournament with the trophy for the first time. We'll have more on that next. And why Port City Power head coach Derek Rucker won't be returning to Gladstone next season. Watching 7 Local News. The Port City Power's chairman and respected head coach Derek Rucker today announced he's quitting Gladstone State Basketball Club. The NBL legend is moving to Brisbane to further his media career, but hasn't shut the door on coaching a QBL squad next season. Some good matches there, guys, and that's it for sport tonight.
Perfect. Thanks very much, Dave.
And stay with us after the break. Livio has all the weather. Scotty Hillier has our fishing report.
G'day, Livio Regano with tonight's weather. Funny sort of a day today. All the showers sort of developed inland instead of on the coast, but that will change over the next few days. We'll see they'll contract back to the coastal strip, and there shouldn't be too much in the way of rain anyhow. Just the odd shower about today, you can see that on radar, but overnight we had 42 millimetres at the Gap, and Bindaree had a total of 26 mils. Temperatures today across the Capricorn region, the range in Rockhampton was 18 to 29 degrees, with a humidity reading of 23% only. Bill Wheeler's Thangool Airport had 29 as well, and Gladstone 28. Ahead for Rockhampton, just the off chance of a shower most days. Other than that, you can expect mostly sunny conditions. Well, today marks the middle day of spring, and in Queensland that means bushfire season, regardless of any recent rain we may have had. 3 basic ingredients are needed to get a bushfire going: high temperature for ignition, low humidity to keep the fuel dry, and strong winds to oxygenate and spread the flames. In Queensland, these conditions are most likely in October and November, just before the summer rains, after the dry leaf litter has just been dried out from the previous winter. Now it's over to Scott Hillier with the fishing report.
That's 7 Local News for this Thursday. Thanks for your company.
And of course, we do have a replay on 7.2 coming up at 6:30. If you missed anything, you can catch it then. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.